We are recording. Okay, welcome again. Um, so I'll do some housekeeping stuff and then shoot it over to Madison for like the meat of the call. So like she said, get a paper, a pen, something to take notes on, and then your Success Club tracker. We're really just diving into that today. So couple things. So we are like halfway through the month. It's the 15th. And so we want to help not just this month, but like the momentum set up ourselves for success for the rest of the year. And I love the energy that has come so far, especially from our upline. We have so much support. And so I want to just go over a couple of the resources that we are diving into that we have at our disposal this quarter. So we have our Diamond Push group, which you have to be Emerald. It starts officially tomorrow, I believe. And if and when you get, I think it was today maybe, if and when you get to Emerald, if you're not there yet, get to Emerald as soon as you can, and then you can jump into this group. It's 5 weeks long. It's going to be run by Micah and 4 of her leaders, and then we as leaders too will help just encourage, pass things along, make sure we're just sticking with the things we need to do just to keep the momentum alive in our businesses and make stuff happen. So as Beachbody does it, you know, it's quarterly based type thing. So this group is going to be focused on goals for this quarter and helping people get to Diamond, and there are incentives for getting there. And it's any time that you can get in a group with other people and feel the energy, just realize that other people are doing the stuff too. You're not an island. You get, like, we're all a team. Then it's so powerful, and it just makes you want to show up even more consistently. So if you're not in that group already, message one of us and we can help you. If you are not Emerald yet, get to Emerald ASAP. We have an Emerald in 24-hour call next Tuesday, I believe. It's the fourth week Tuesday. Is that next Tuesday at 10 a.m. MST? And that's one that Micah will run. And it's awesome. If you're already Emerald, make sure your coaches who are working the business are on that call so that they can help advance their business too. So we have that call. We also have a call next Thursday, What is Coaching Info call that Micah is going to run as well. So if you're, you know, still, like, a lot of times when I started out, I didn't have the confidence to talk about the business as much. And so this is provided by Micah and her leaders to help you just bring people. You just invite people to join that group, and you can have the business opportunity presented for you, basically. And it's an awesome opportunity. And it's also really important to be on those calls yourself, because it just reignites your belief in this business and what it does and how cool it actually is to do something like this and call it work. So those are the two things coming up next week, Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday at 10 a.m. MST, then Thursday at 8 p.m. MST. And we'll try to keep you informed as those things come, but put those things in your phone, write them down so you know. And then the first Wednesday of the month will be a downline wide call Micah that Micah will lead, or a guest speaker that she chooses. So the first Wednesday of each month at 7 p.m. MST. Okay? So we're having these calls, and we can kind of share this call schedule again so you can have it handy. But there's a lot of support from our upline. Like, I feel like we are linking arms, and it's going to be an awesome year. And we want to pass that to you guys, our teams too, because that's where the power comes, when we realize we can actually do this. Like we can actually reach goals. So there's, in addition to those from Micah and the downline, there are awesome power hour calls. And so we'll send the graphic again, but the calls are at set times each day, and you just hop on one. I know I've seen Haley and Debbie and Madison on these calls, Shawnee, like they're awesome. And I know you guys can pipe in and share like just the value that comes from these star diamonds. They're like 9 to 15 star diamonds. Sharing what they do every day kind of takes the mystery out of this business. Like you actually do the tracker stuff. So do they. There's no secret sauce. And when you hear that over and over and over again, like you realize, oh my gosh, this business isn't as complicated. Like I just actually have to do the stuff. And that comes with a lot of power. And there's fun little tidbits and ideas that different people use. And maybe not all of it is something you want to implement, but just knowing that you're showing up and committing to at least 4 to 5 a week. And in this diamond push group that we have, you have to commit to 5 power hours a week. And so it's just an opportunity to advance your business, see some growth, find people who want to do this with you, change some lives, and we have the best job ever. Last thing, Team Cups. We want you guys to know that you guys can intermix and pick Team Cup people within. I personally think it's an awesome opportunity to reach outside your own team. So like Brenda and Jenny, for us, like I want to help connect you guys with some of these guys to run the groups together. And then, you know, there's only like 1 diamond per team, I think. Maybe a diamond and then maybe a star diamond. I'll have to look at the FAQ. But be thinking about that. It opened this week, so you can start running those there or getting groups together. You can ask in our diamond thread and emerald threads that we have where we're merged as teams. And we just have to kind of take initiative to make our teams. And if you need people, we can reach out and help us all find teams of 5. And basically, you're working on hitting Success Club together as a team and as an individual, and there are prizes and incentives for doing that, which is so fun. And it can be a catalyst in your business when you really work hard and work together and make it happen and realize that you can do this. So lots of awesome things. I think that's it. Any other things that we need to talk about before Madison goes that you can think of?
I don't think so. They have 2 prizes this year for Team Cup 2. They kind of, I feel like it's been given to those that like are further along on their coaching journey. So they've always won the Team Cup. So now they have one for diamond and below, I think, for like one of the pot for winning cool. For Team Cup. So that'll be really, really exciting. But it's just fun to link arms, like Rebecca said, with people that you maybe don't work with all the time, and just to hustle together. You create a thread on Facebook Messenger and just supporting each other and bouncing ideas off each other. And it's just been really fun.
And maybe be like, hey, show up on this power hour call with me. Yeah. Do it together. So. All right, Madison.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, does everyone have, if you don't already, if you jumped on late, grab a notebook, a pen, and your Success Club system tracker. Let's freaking do this. Okay, so your homework beforehand was to watch.
What I forgot.
What?
I forgot to finish watching that dang call.
I'm gonna punch you in the. It sounds like you're like. Can you mute yourself, Jess? Oh my ears! Oh my ears! It sounded like she was like beeping herself out from swearing. That's funny. Okay, so that's okay if you didn't finish it. You need to watch that as soon as possible because Ashley is life, and holy crap, I literally been watching that every single day for the past like 3 weeks. I kid you not. Okay, first thing I want you to do, get out your pen and your notebook and write this down. I'll say it a few times so you can write as I'm saying it, okay? until I decided I wanted to identify the problems, I stayed stuck. Until I decided I wanted to identify the problem, I stayed stuck. That is something that she says in that call, and it is like bam every time, like punches me in the face. I love it. Okay, one more time. Until I decided I wanted to identify the problem, I stayed stuck. I think we've all, either with our fitness journey or our nutrition journey or this coaching journey, if you've been here for a while, I've been here for 5 years. A lot of these girls have been here that long too. And I have gotten into seasons where I've been stuck. And so we're going to go through some things to help us get unfreaking stuck. Yep, Monica just put it right here. I love it. Awesome. Okay. So in the call, Ashley goes over 3 tips, and you guys seriously watch it over and over and over. Her first tip was to not ever say, I'm doing all the things, why isn't it working? She also says in that tip to look for things that you can change, look for the problem making you stuck. Like for me, like some of the problems that I've identified, and it took some soul searching, you guys. This took some freaking time to figure out what my problem was. Because I was like, oh, I'm doing all the things. I'm doing the tracker. I'm doing whatever. I wasn't making this a priority. Like my other job, like my family, like my other priorities, I wasn't making time for this to be a priority. And another thing was PD, and we'll get to all that in just a second. And then the second thing was to have fun. And the third thing that we're going to dive into was the Jeff Hill concept. So within the Jeff Hill concept, she goes over 3 basic things that he says in this business. To become a millionaire, you do these 3 things and you're there. Okay, so the first one, and this is the only one, you can go back and look at the call for the other ones, but we're just going to talk about the first one tonight. So the first one is to get good at Success Club. So in the video from Ashley, she says that she was hitting Success Club, and if you guys are new and you don't know what Success Club is, it is helping 3 people sign up, probably just like you did with a challenge pack, 3 new people each month, okay? And how you do that is this, and we're going to dive right into it and go over it. But I feel like I'm yelling. I love it already. But you get good at Success Club. So she said she was hitting Success Club on the last day of the month. She was hitting it, but it was on the last day for 27 months in a row. And for me, when I first heard that, I was like, holy crap, that's good at hitting Success Club. Like, wouldn't you guys all agree? Like, that's pretty good to hit it 27, like that's over what, 2 years in a row? Like, that's awesome. I was like, yeah, I would define that as being good at hitting Success Club. But to get to steps 2 and 3, and you can go look at those in the video, she and we all in this business, if we want to go anywhere, Success Club is the bottom line thing that we need to be doing. And to then grow a team and help our coaches hit Success Club, that we need to be doing that a lot sooner in the month than the last day. So that's kind of what she was getting at with that, is she didn't feel like she was good at it because she was like hustling to do it, and then she had no time the rest of the month to help her coaches do it too. Okay, so that's what we're going to get into. Let me make sure I'm on track. Okay, so pull out your tracker or look at it if it's on your phone or whatever. Pull it up. Let's take a look at it. First of all, like I was just talking about, in this business, to go anywhere, to make it significant, to make an income, to grow in any way you want to, we need to have a goal. Yeah? Yeah. So I want you guys to be putting in the chats or unmute yourself and tell me what your bottom line goal is, okay? Oh, hey, Julie. I just saw that you, sorry, I should turn my notifications off, but I don't know how. Okay, so my goal is Success Club 10. That is helping 5 people. You get 2 points per Success Club, or point, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but for one person, you get 2 points. One challenge pack, you get 2 points. So I want to help 5 people each month and hit Success Club 10. Okay, so drop in the chat your goals for this month, this year. Let's see them. Roll them in. SC5 minimum for 12 months straight. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey girl, what are you doing? You watching your show? Okay, weirdo. Okay, sweet. Keep them coming. Let's see them, ladies. Success Club 10. I love it, Jess. 5. I love it. Thank you. 5. 10 for 12 months. 5-star team. Boom. 5. Okay, I love it. Okay, so that is kind of our first step in what we're going to go over. Diamond by Summit, SC5, SC5. Shooting for SC10 for the year. Diamond. Okay, love this. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay. So we have a goal. Okay. Now we're going to define what success means in each of these areas. So to get to any of those goals, like Success Club 5 or 10 or above, this is how you get there. You do the tracker, you help people, you commit to your journey. So we're going to go through each of these little categories individually. So this, I want you also to write this stuff down. So number 1, we're going to define this. What is your definition of success when it comes to your workout? I don't know if any of you guys were at, well, a couple of you guys were at the Super Saturday or the Super Weekend with Julie Voris this last whatever. And we got our freaking butts handed to us on a silver freaking platter with that workout. Can I get an amen? Okay. So now my definition of success in my workouts is a Julie Voris workout. If I have done a Julie Voris workout that day, bam, that was successful. Oh my word, it was so hard. I'm pretty sure I just stopped being sore like yesterday. Yeah. Okay, so write it down. What is your definition of success in your workout? And we have to take into consideration our season of life, where we're at. I'm 7.5 months freaking pregnant right now, so that Julie Voris workout is going to be a lot different on my postpartum journey. So just make sure you know where you're at right now. Okay, and then we're going to define, what does drink Shakeology mean to you? What is success when you think of making your shake every day? What's successful? Is it just making it and being consistent with it every single day? Is it mixing up, like for me, I know I share it more and I help give recipes and stuff more when I'm like blending it and making it really good and like trying new recipes and stuff. So define what that successfully looks like for you. We're going to go through, I'm going to kind of skip around because I really want to dive into the inviting, the following up, and the connecting, that kind of like the section 2 a lot. So I'm going to skip down to section 3 and 4 just for a minute. So get people results, contribute to your challenge group. So what is your definition of a successful contribution to your challenge group? Is that checking in and liking everyone's posts? Is that checking in consistently for 7 days in a row? Is that checking in and then going through and reading each individual person's post and commenting something meaningful on theirs? So define what success means in that category. I'm going to give you guys a minute now to kind of finish up your thoughts, and I'll be quiet for a second. Whoa, Jessica, why are you beeping? She gone. Nope, can't hear you. You have your headphones? Yeah, turn that crap off. I think your headphones don't work. I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. Oh my goodness. Just put like a done or a thumbs up or something in the comments so I know we can move on. Done. What are we doing? Jess, where are you? Where have you been? We did this at the sleepover we did. So we're doing the similar thing. We're defining what success means on section 3 for like your challenge group. We're gonna get to the other ones in a minute. Okay, done. Awesome. Okay, next thing, recognize achievement. And this is also up in your Instagram stories of like recognition and shout outs. So write down what your definition, this is going to be different for all of us, what your definition of success means for recognizing achievement. Is that shouting out one of your challengers on your Instagram stories? Is that, I like to go through and like screen record the challenge group and be like, oh my gosh, look at these freaking girls, this is the bomb. Like we had over 50 people check into our challenge group the other day. That was amazing. So I'm like, I am shouting this crap out. Like that is awesome. Or is it like someone new? I just had a new challenger jump in, so I shouted her out on my Instagram stories. So I'll be quiet again. Define what that successfully looks like for you right now. And again, just put a done when you are done. Love it. You guys are so fast. I was like sitting here for like hours. I'm like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's overcomplicate this a lot. Okay, next thing, respond to questions from customers and coaches. Pretty simple there, but what does that mean for you successfully right now? Maybe you don't have customers or coaches right now. So maybe that just means checking in with your coach or buddying up with someone else, finding a success partner, checking in with them. Okay, I'm gonna pull a little switcheroo on you guys again. And this is the 1, 2, 3, 4th box in the connect, invite, follow up. It's the respond to all new likes, comments, or views. Hey girl. You getting a carrot?
Yeah.
Okay. You having fun? Uh-oh, grab that so he doesn't eat it. Okay, so respond to all new likes and views. Let's define what that means for you. So for me, that means obviously like respond to all the people who comment on my posts or both on Facebook and Instagram. And then also for me, when I check that box off every day, okay, 10 minutes left, we may have to start a new one because this is gonna get, this might be long. When I check that box off every day, that means that I have gone through and put all the new people following me. So when I've added new followers, all the new people following me into a collection so I can start connecting with them. We'll get to that in a minute. For some people, this could be sending a thank you message for checking out your Instagram stories or for liking your posts. Like just define that one for yourself. Yeah, when this one ends, we'll just start a new one. That sound good? Okay, let's talk about personal development for just a second. So, what's up, bro? So this is one of the things that I had to identify was my problem. And like we all think like we're all good people. We all have, like we're all happy and positive for the most part. I feel like everyone on here that I know, like you guys are good people. Like there's nothing like you're not negative Nancy over there. Like we're good people. And so I was like,
Help, Mom, you gotta help me up. I gotta snuggle you.
You gotta snuggle me. Okay. So I had to get really clear on like, okay, what are some things I'm stuck with? Say hi. Okay, we have to be quiet if you're gonna be in here, okay? Look, Mom's working, so we gotta be quiet.
Hi. Hi.
I started to, okay, like what am I struggling with right now? And then I looked up some different books. I looked at different podcasts. And yeah, sorry, this is just what we got tonight. You giving kisses? Okay, remember, gotta be careful and be nice so you can stay in here. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Personal development, you guys. If you're struggling with something, Google different books, like ask people on the team pages, look up different podcasts, the different people you follow on social media that are talking about these things that you're struggling with, see what books they're reading, what podcasts they have out, and you guys really need to, what did Julie Vora say at Super Weekend? When you need it, read it when you need it, or something like that. And if it's not, if you like start a book and it is not speaking to the issue that you have, the problem you want to solve, whatever you're struggling with right then, hey, sister girl, whoa. Then switch it. Switch the book. Go play for a minute, kid.
No.
Yep, go play. You can do this. You're strong and powerful. Oh, here we go. Read it when you need it. I think that's what she said. Oh, it's about to get. Okay, I'm gonna mute. Define what that means for you. Maybe write down some things that you're struggling with right now that you need to overcome. Some challenges you're facing, whether that's in your personal journey or in this business. Write down some of those things. I'm gonna go. Sorry guys, hot mess express when she is up past 7 p.m. Okay, a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna get into reverse engineering some of these definitions and goals of success. Okay, where are we at? What, do you guys have any, you guys are doing good with this? Have any questions? How, are you stuck defining anything yet? We good? Thumbs up.
Likes.
What?
How do you define likes? Like responding to all new likes.
What's your definition of success in that? How do you want to view them? Do you want to send them thank yous? Do you want to add them to a collection so you can go start interacting on their stuff and pay that forward and start interacting with them like they're interacting with you? So this is all what you guys get to define. You guys are the boss. Okay, where are we at? 3 minutes? 4 minutes? Let's talk about social media. How many of us have struggled with social media? Posting, knowing what to post. Yes. Okay. Something that really helped me with this actually, and I go in like ruts, like it's like, anyway, something that really helped me was the Angie Lee podcast. She talks a lot about social media. If you want to write that down, she just helps just kind of like really get real with your story and sharing vulnerably, but like the truth and not, too overwhelming, but like stepping out of your comfort zone and sharing stories and storytelling. She goes a lot into that. So write that down, the Angie Lee podcast. And I just find her podcast by going to her Instagram, Angie Lee. I think it might be the Angie Lee Show. I'm not positive. She's got blonde hair, long blonde hair. And in her, in her bio is it's like what are those quick form things called? Anyway, you click on it and you can find her podcast in her bio. When I'm feeling extra inspired, I'll put together a few posts and save them in my Insta drafts for backup for those crappy days. That is genius. Do you guys know how to save the drafts in your Instagram? You just go like you're doing a post. And then, so you have like it all written out, you have the picture or whatever, if you're like waiting on a picture or whatever, you go, like you're adding, oh freak. Let's see if I can do this. Like you're adding a picture, hold on. Okay, that's my Shakeology for the day. So say you're like adding this, and then you go next to go type up your Instagram post right there. And then say I'm like, woo, okay. So instead of clicking share, you're just gonna go back, and then it'll say, do you wanna save as draft or discard? You just save it as draft. And then, so here's all your pictures, like you would go to post something, and you just scroll up a little bit and there they are. So that's genius. I love that, Monica. Thank you. That makes sense. You guys go play around with it a little bit. Okay, so again, the Angie Lee podcast, or I have not read it, but it's on my list. It's a book called Stories That Stick. And basically, for showing up on social media, it's not like a challenge group check-in, which is what it used to be. We have less than a minute. I'm gonna hurry and get this out, and then we'll start a new group or a new whatever. I used to like, okay, got my workout in. Okay, look at my food. And now it's like, let's share a story, something we're struggling with, a problem, find a solution in that, and then have an invitation at the end. And Carl Deichler talks about this on one of the National Wake Up Calls last year, like at the end of the year. Find a problem that you had, find the solution that you have within all of the many wonderful solutions that we have with Beachbody, and then have a call to action at the end. So that's a super solid way. I also make notes on my phone, save content, ideas, all the things, but also save drafts too, and I love it. Yes, when I'm like doing lashes and I'm listening to PD and I'm like, I have this thought come to me, I hurry and like type it down in my notes while I'm like sitting there in my phone. I love it. Okay, go ahead